Alright, they asking for the queen. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage. Look, while I twerk. No comparison.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aisha. This is Beautifully Bougie. Today I have a video that I never really thought to think to film. But if this is your first time watching me, please hit that subscribe button, click that bell, press all so you get all my notifications, and like this video. And let's discuss literally how to move out in your 20s, how to do it successfully, and how to just stay on top of your shit. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I moved out and I went grown and gone at 20, I want to say 22, 21. It was like the tail end of being 21, but I turned 22 in my first place, and I am currently 25, so I've been out for a few years. I was able to do it honestly with the help of my mom, but really it was me and my little brother. Me and my little brother got our first place together because we're only probably like 3 years apart. He's 22, so yeah, we're like 3 years apart. And I honestly did not want to move out. I was so comfortable being home and not having to worry about cooking your own meals, not having to worry about, you know, taking care of all of the bills and just doing things like that, like little stuff that you got to do as an adult. I just wasn't ready. But I finally, at 21, 22 years old, I was like, okay, I'm going to, you know, really get on the ball and really get my shit together. So the first thing I did when really thinking to moving out is I started to buy everything I needed prior to even looking for a place, prior to spending money on like application fees and deposits. I literally bought everything I needed. I bought myself a whole bedroom set, the bed frame, the mattress, the box spring, the nightstand. It's a queen size bed. And this was back in like 2018 2017 when everything was like popular, like all the beds were popular to have lights on them. I had bought that type of bed. So I got all of my bedroom stuff, comforter, everything. Bought all that first because I knew that was probably going to be the most expensive, and it was. Honestly, I feel like once I finally paid it off, because I went through Aaron's furniture to get it, and I told myself that I would do it like that, and it only took me like less than 12 months. No, it took me less than 24 months to pay for it fully. But I purchased it once in full in like 2 years, because once I moved into my first place, I actually paid it off that first summer, so that was cool. But I did go to Aaron's Furniture to purchase that. So if you are balling on the budget, maybe that's something that you can do. I think it was like $144 a month for my bedroom set, and I was happy about it because that was like my first real big purchase as an adult, and it's like I paid for it. Even though it took me less than 24 months, I still paid for it, and within 2 years I was able to have a whole bedroom set, and it still is nice. The only thing I probably have to repurchase now is a box spring mattress, which is fine because that's normal wear and tear. So I could just go to a furniture store and purchase a mattress and a box spring for the low and still have a really nice high quality mattress, because right now what I have is a pillow top. So I made sure that I had a comfortable bed, a nice bed, something that just made my whole room just come together, so I didn't have to do too much, and that's exactly what I did. So right after I purchased like the bedroom set, I started to focus on like, okay, I know I'm gonna have a bathroom, so I bought like this bathroom whole set thing that had the mats, the shower curtain, the rings for the shower curtain, and like all that stuff. I bought all the stuff for my bathroom that I needed, and then I was like, okay, now that I have that, that's pretty much everything I need as far as like what I need personally. So we lucked up and we had a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So I had a bedroom, my bedroom, the master bedroom had a bathroom in it. So I had a full bathroom with my shower, tub, toilet and sink and mirror. I had all that to myself, so I was able to successfully purchase everything I wanted. So once the bathroom stuff was together, bedroom stuff together, I focused on if I needed a washer and dryer. At the time, I did need a washer and dryer, so I bought that $700 cash. I also went to Aaron's and got that too. I said cash, like I just, you know, cashed out. But it took me probably 11 months to pay that off. And I don't even feel bad about going to errands to purchase these items, because first of all, my washer and dryer came in a box. It was brand spanking new. Nobody else had touched it before me, and I told them I did not want no washer and dryer that someone else had prior to me had, because people are dirty. So I went to errands and got both of those items. I went to Walmart and purchased me a 43-inch TV. And even though I don't watch TV, the company that I was keeping around me at the time was watching TV. So I got that. I got a Roku. I got some Wi-Fi. And I was set. Like, baby girl was cool. So by the time I had got everything I needed, and then I got also, in the midst of that time, I had got everything I needed for my kitchen. I'm talking utensils, bowls, spoons. I went to Dollar Tree and cashed out, because it was the cheapest. And then for that Christmas of my first year being in my place, my mom's husband had bought me a whole dishes set. So that's how I got my dishes. And after that, y'all, I really started to look for a place. Me and my little brother had settled on a really nice apartment here in a town that we lived in, and I got it. We were going to be paying, I should say, because this is prior to we moving in, we were going to be paying like $550 a month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And that's really, really good, because the town that we live in, it's very affordable to live here. Like, people come here because of how cheap it is to be here, but you have really nice places. Like, the place I have now is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and it has a washer and dryer hookup in the bathroom, and it's upstairs. So we have a deck and everything. So once we figured out, okay, this is how much we're gonna need. We needed $550 for first month's rent, and then we needed $550 for the deposit. I held the deposit myself for a while, and then I spent half right before we moved in. So I had to get the money back. So I ended up getting the money back, and then my brother had his half, I had my half. So we both equally collectively needed like $1,000. And once we had it, we was ready to go. And we moved in, okay? Budgeting wasn't too bad as far as what we knew we needed to pay. Obviously, a month we had to pay half of $550, so we had to pay $250 a month, you know, together. He has $250, I have $250, and then we also had a light bill. And one thing I feel like a lot of people mess up with is their utilities. Because that bill can roll over a few months, you don't have to worry about it if you don't have it. And a lot of these companies can put you on a set plan to where you're paying a certain amount each month, and by the time you look up, you don't have no problems with your bills. We had one utility, and I think that's one thing that you need to also keep in mind when looking for your first place, especially if you're on a budget when trying to, you know, live in your first place. Keep it like nice and short with the bills. The less bills you have coming in, the more spend money that you have. And I think my little brother, for the longest time, because we lived in that place for like 2 years, going on 3, the longest time, he just didn't understand the concept of you don't have to make money at work and just pay your bills. You need spend money, you need play money, you need money that you can just have in your pocket. You need money that if you want to go out to eat, that's not going to interfere with your rent money. He didn't understand it for a while, so we had a tiffy with that. But once that was understood, I was telling him, just hold your money. Like, if you get 4 checks in 1 month, or you get 2 checks in 1 month, you need to learn how to budget, and that was his problem. So once I was telling him, like, yeah, we need to find a place that has one utility or utilities included into the rent. And utilities included to the rent basically is that it's just your rent and your bills is all in one number. So say you were paying $650 a month for a place, but it has utilities included. So that means included into your rent, you're paying your utilities. So even though, you know, you're not physically paying for the stuff, your landlord is paying that once a month for you when you pay your rent. So if you don't pay your rent, chances are your utilities gonna get cut off. But my utilities never got cut off. I've never had a problem. You know, fingers crossed. God, please don't ever come out and utilities off. Let that never be a problem. But once we were getting into the place, we had our deposit stuff and everything was running smooth. Like, I really felt like I was doing it. Like, I was so happy to move out and be able to have the freedom of coming and going when you want to. You can make as much noise as you want all day, throughout the night. It's your house, you know what I mean? So For me, moving out at 21, 22, I was ready because I feel like my grandmother and my mother both raised us to be pretty responsible adults, and I didn't have no worries about, you know, not trying to pay my bills, because if I don't have my bill money, I'm not going out. I'm not going, you know, to the club with nobody. I'm not about to go out to eat with you. I have to pay my rent. If my rent due and you want to go out and I don't have enough money to do whatever else I want to do, rent getting paid, and I'm just gonna be a real bitch. That's just gonna be what it is. But I really tried to make sure that I have a nice little budget. And of course, yes, sometimes you may run out of money by the time the next time you're gonna get some money, but it's like your bills are paid. So that's one thing that I definitely really enjoyed. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here because I can keep going and talk about this, but I just want to talk about how I got into my first place and what it took for me, all I got. And then on the next video that I do in like this series on my channel, I'm going to talk about more on budgeting specifically, because I feel like that's a problem between young people for whatever reason. Hell, even older people, they have an issue with budgeting their money. So if that's something that you want to tune into next time, please keep on watching my channel by subscribing, clicking that bell, press all to get all these notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, I've been running circles all the time, but I